Would you go for a boob job? Hi.
Hello, good morning, guys.
Morning.
Welcome back, guys. We're just saying
We're just saying.
the beautiful miracles of plastic surgery.
Would you go for a boob job?
No. Would you
Fine.
go for a boob job?
I've got a good one. I don't think I would go for it, but I would go for some fillers.
Okay. You become Pinocchio with their long
Yeah,
nose.
I don't-
That's one thing that I do feel like whoever gets anything done, props to you because you seriously don't know how it's going to turn out. And that takes a lot of courage, in my opinion, to trust someone with something that's going to be so permanent, or not permanent but so visible, right?
Imagine somebody who has studied this, whatever this plastic surgery course or something is in COVID, all right, and who's just probably take a chat GPT subscription and has passed it and then don't know like really how to do it, and they are working on your face. Imagine that.
Chum chum.
Chum.
You know what I'm obsessed on Instagram? You get these reels telling you about like what celebrities have done what plastic surgeries, and it's so fascinating because some people have been so skillfully sculpted that you really cannot find out. I'm obsessed with watching those reels, like doctors decoding who's gotten a nose job done, who's gotten a lip job done, who's gotten, and there are very like minute details. Okay, like some people get this area tightened, and it makes a huge impact. And you would never think that would be something that someone would do intentionally, right? Like you would just think it's like the most
Absolutely, yeah.
obvious things like lips or whatever.
Yeah, you can't point that out.
Yeah. And I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with watching those reels. And then they decode how much it's going to cost and how much blah blah blah. It's a whole side of Instagram and YouTube that I'm obsessed with.
Oh my
Even though
God.
I have no intention of getting anything done.
No, why? That is so interesting though, like watching all that. But why would you not want to get done anything?
No,
Like,
I'm
do you not
really
think,
happy with myself.
do you not think there is something
No,
missing in your body, in
no,
your face,
no,
in your hands, in your
no,
boobs, in your ass?
no, I'm really secure in what I have, fortunately. And
What if, all right, listen,
yeah.
what if there is a point that you will have to do a plastic surgery
Why
or
will
a
I
filler?
have to do?
Okay, consider it.
To be fair, people do have to do it sometimes when they go through accidents and stuff. They need plastic surgery to
Yeah,
like
let's
repair
not
their
let's not
face.
consider that. She's not going
That
through
was
an
how
accident.
it got invented, guys. But anyway,
There is a point where you will have to do something, either a
Hmm.
filler or a surgery. What part would you do and why?
I think I'll just get my double chin off. I don't want to
She
add
did
anything.
have something to say.
No,
It's just-
I'm just like if I have to, because I don't think that would make that huge of a difference. Like I'm so used to the way I look. I feel like if I get something done, I will not recognize myself, and it will give me a lot of crisis in my head. So yeah, that won't change a lot of me,
Why?
but that would
Why
just
would it give
enhance.
you crisis? Like, consider you're already beautiful. Now you look beautiful into 4.
Yeah.
What if something
No,
good changes?
I don't.
Like,
I don't.
you'll
I don't.
still be yourself within. Like, they're not taking your heart out and doing some plastic
No, like
surgery.
visually also it matters so much, right? Every day in the mirror, you've grown up seeing yourself, and one day you wake up and
But do you look more beautiful?
I don't necessarily think plastic surgery makes you beautiful. It makes you.
It refines. I don't know. It just refines everything.
But
Everything is very structured.
have you noticed, like most celebrities, like the top ones who have gotten it done, they've started sort of looking similar. Like they all have those Bratz doll lips,
tell you why.
and they have those same sculpted noses. Like it kind of takes away from the beauty of genetic diversity, like from around the world.
I understand that. I mean, it's fine for the actors to do it, and why everybody looks similar is what you mentioned, because everybody is going for a lip surgery, all right? And I think they're only going to one doctor, and he just knows once like how to do it.
एक ही style आता है.
एक ही style आता है.
You know, when we were kids, we used to go to the salon, like beauty parlors,
हाँ,
and
ऐसा
उनको
bob
बोला
cut
कि
काटने
थोड़ा छोटा बाल करना तो उतना ही
उतना ही
सेम
करें.
हेयर स्टाइल
सब
मशरूम
बच्चों
कट
का.
सबको Same.
सब बच्चों का सेम स्टाइल रहेगा, वो वही सीन है, ये लोग एक ही डॉक्टर के पास जा रहा है और उसको एक ही स्टाइल आता है, मैं बता रही हूँ.
I don't know. I honestly don't know how it all works out. Like, imagine going to the person being like, like, what specifically would you tell them? What would your instructions be? I can't even give good instructions to my barber. Like, I'm like, just
काट दे भाई, काट दे
can't
मेरा,
do
काट के
whatever
जा
you
तू.
feel. Whatever you feel is right. Just do that.
Just
I
काट दे
guess
मेरा.
I don't
Try
trust my.
this.
What is that? Oh yeah.
So you would probably get your double chin out.
What about you? What would you do?
So I have this insecurity, okay?
Spill the beans.
Oh my god, my dad will also watch this. Because he's on Instagram now and I'm so scared to post anything. It's like, what if something I'm posting which is inappropriate and my
Guys,
dad
don't take
watches?
what we're saying seriously,
Yeah, because
okay?
we are just
Saying.
saying.
Anyway,
Okay,
yeah.
So if I have an opportunity to do it, see, I'm very happy with my body parts.
Okay.
All right, I can work out and maintain everything. I can't work on my nose, and my nose comes in between when I try to kiss people. Not like kiss people. I'm not kissing everybody. Like whoever.
What
Like
are your
in the
hobbies,
past,
Pallavi?
just kissing people. No, I feel like my nose, like this part, is very like long. I'll tell you why. So when I was a kid, 8 or 9 years old,
Okay.
so you know that like the attache that people take in like old days, like when they get married, their family will give them a big attache like a luggage.
Yeah,
People
got it,
from
got it, got
people
it.
from North would know. We
Peti.
call it peti basically.
Haan.
Attache we call it.
Hmm.
Okay, so my mom had, when she got married, she
Yeah.
had this attache. So like I went to my gao and I opened it because mummy used to keep biscuits in that,
Mm.
so to hide it from me.
Mhm.
So I opened it, all right, and I'm trying to take the biscuit, and that thing fell on my nose right here.
Oh.
Okay, and after that, my this thing became a bit, I don't know, bumpy, and the bone came out.
Oh.
So yeah, so I want to get it done so that it's like normal.
Mhm.
So I want to like make a proper nose,
Mm.
and probably, and I also feel like my upper lip. My God, I don't love
The
myself,
list
guys.
is starting, guys.
I don't love myself.
Mm.
No, my upper lip is like very thin. I want to get few fillers done so that it matches my lower lip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And rest everything is perfectly fine. I love my eyes, I love my eyebrows, I can take my double chin out if I want, like by working out. But this thing can't be fixed by workout. This thing can't be fixed.
Mm.
So see, valid reasons. So I don't think it's a wrong thing to do. What do you think?
I never said it's a wrong thing to do. It's not something I'm personally into, but I don't mind people doing it. It's their choice, really. And sometimes, if it helps someone get more confident and it's their own money, who are we to say?
It's their own money.
Yeah.
Don't take my money.
Yeah, don't take my money.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like, go on. Sometimes I do fear that, because it's so out there and it's so accessible. And when kids, they are growing up and watching stuff like that, are they born with these insecurities then? Like, do they grow up with them? Because I was growing up without cell phones most of my childhood, right?
Yeah, bro.
So I was not exposed to all of the things that today's kids see, and I kind of feel bad that they will grow with that feeling like, hey, you know what, I can just change this so easily. And when
I
you're
know what you mean.
yeah, when you're a grown adult and you have your own money and you're doing it, you're probably in that mental state to make a decision that you can commit to. But as a kid, you're just like influenced, right?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. And also like when you mentioned this, as far as I know, like it's not very common in brown kids. I'll tell you, I got very surprised the day when I went to cut my hair. There was this brown girl. She was doing her hair, all right, and she was talking to the hairdresser, and she was telling, "I just got my lip filler done." And I looked at her because she was brown, because
Yeah.
it's in my hair. I'm like, brown girl? Like, why are you?
Yeah.
And I looked at her. It's not very common in brown people,
Yeah,
right?
so it's very surprising every time
so I
someone
just
says
looked
that.
at her, and I actually checked her lips, like because she was washing my hair, and the other girl was right next to me, the brown girl, and then I looked at her, and she had this like, when you get bruises,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
black thing on
Uh-huh.
top, it was there, and I was like, and I was thinking, I'm like, wow, it's so common, and then I realized it's not very expensive here either, like to
Yeah,
get it
you
done.
actually have like
My
those
God.
salons like when you're walking on a
Especially.
footpath, you can see a few salons where you can get things done. So it's quite accessible like that. And like it's so fascinating. Like sometimes I try and meet strangers and I'm trying to decode whether they've gotten anything done because it's so
Oh
common,
yeah.
like
I've never done that though, but I will do it from now.
yeah. And I can never tell. I don't have the eye for it. I think I feel like I believe, yeah, this person was
Natural,
born with this.
natural.
Sometimes you can tell when it's too prominent, but when people get like subtle things done, it's very
It's
difficult,
very hard to, yeah, understand.
Yeah.
And I would go for no surgery in lip, and Ayati will go for
Double
some
churn.
double chin. Yeah, I would probably also go for some tightening of skin because when I get old, I want to like,
Yeah, I think it makes sense as you're getting old.
yeah.
I don't think I would get it done when I'm like young. I feel like, oh,
That skin is fine.
yeah, everything's okay. I think once you're getting older, I think, see, this is also like society trying to make us believe that.
Yeah, you need to look beautiful even though you are old.
Old
My
oh
God,
god, so much
scary.
and so much conditioning needs to be reversed in my
Yeah, man.
brain.
Life, I mean, I know, men, your life is hard, but then you don't have to think about all this, right? Until unless you are an actor or somebody very big celebrity where your
Right.
face is out there in
Right.
front of everybody. But for women, I think it's just society has made that you need to look good, you need to look beautiful,
Yeah.
you can't be so. Yesterday, I met a guy in gym. He's like, "You look very masculine."
Okay.
All right.
Why would he
No,
say
no, no. I mean, he's not a stranger or something. I
Yeah.
mean, I do know him. But
Yeah.
then he was giving me some advice. He said, "You look very masculine. If you're training to impress guys, I think we should keep this topic for some.
No, no,
some
go
time.
on.
If
Flow,
you're
let
trying
flow.
to
Impress.
sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're trying to impress guys, you're going wrong." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then he's like, "No guy would go for that masculine girl." I'm like, "First of all, I'm not trying to impress anybody. I don't give a shit about guys. All right.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for myself because
Yeah.
I love doing it.
Yeah.
All right. What do you mean I'm looking masculine just because like
Yeah.
how I'm lifting things? He's like, "Yeah, you lifting 20. For a girl, you should be lifting 10." I'm like, "Bro, what world are you living in?" And then we were just having this banter going on, and then I was just body shaming him, and he was doing that. But
You were so
yeah, I body shamed him. Like,
you're so
you have a,
feminist.
yeah, you
Body
have a
shame
very
him
little
back.
brain. Is like you have a very little brain for a man who is 6'2" and 110 kgs. Yeah, I'm like,
Mind shaming is a very strong weapon.
yeah,
Huh?
I'm
Like
like,
you
it's
can still
fine.
change your body, but you can't
Can't
change your
change your
brain.
mind.
Like smartness.
Yeah, so that was
But
yesterday's
that's one of the things that scares me about going to an actual physical gym is that there's so much to look around you and there's so much to be like aware of, and it just scares me a
I
little.
see women who have perfect bodies, a perfect upper body, a perfect lower body. They can't live like me. Come and let's live like me. Come, let's do 20. Shut up. I don't want to be that skinny person. Like, I have my choice where I want to look, where people get scared looking at me. People don't approach me, you know? And people
Badass.
actually don't do that.
Bad bitch.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. I want to be that bad bitch. Alright, I think it's enough for today
Alright.
because our station is here. So, should we just call it a day then?
So we're just saying.
Because we are just saying.
Bye.
Bye.